Welcome into the Iron House Pick Show, NFL edition. Hey, we back. I told you when the college football joint is coming right back. And we here. Welcome in. We ain't gonna waste a whole lot of time. You know, probably do a little recap as I go. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna hop right into the meat and potatoes. First game on the card, Thursday night. Dolphins at Buffalo. Buffalo going off as an 11.5 favorite. Total in this game, 49.5. 11.5 points in the NFL is a lot. It really is. But not in this one. Not in this one. Listen, Miami is a dumpster fire. They a different kind of garbage, man. Look, 11.5 is a lot. It is. But man, it's so handsome. It is. Look. Give me Bills, man. 11.5. Dolphins. Is this the week the Dolphins get it together? Surprise me, man? I don't know. I do not know. But I don't think so. Buffalo is different, man. Buffalo is different. So, yeah. Give me Buffalo. Minus 11.5. We ain't gonna waste some more time on that. Next game on the card, Packers at Cleveland. Green Bay 7.5 point favorites. Total in this one is 41.5. Give me Green Bay to cover in this one. Cleveland is not that good. The quarterback situation is, still in disarray, if you will. They can't score. I don't know where they're going to get points from. Is their defense pretty decent? Sure, it is. It is. But they're on the field so long. By the time the second half rolls around, they're exhausted. You might look for it to be close in the first half, only because Cleveland's defense is going to keep a minute for that long. But at the end of the game, I think Green Bay pulls away and wins by 2 scores. Simple as that. Give me the Packers, minus 7.5. Next game on the card. Colts of Indianapolis traveling to Nashville, Tennessee to take on Cam Ward and those big bad Tennessee Titans. Colts going off as a 4.5 point favorite. Total in this game is 43.5. Listen, you already know where I'm going with this. Now, we haven't seen the Colts on the road yet, but the Colts haven't punted yet in this season. I mean, it is week 2, but I don't. From what I heard on CBS Sports, that's the first time that's ever happened in the Super Bowl era where a team has went the first 2 weeks and not had a single punt. That's pretty incredible. Cam Ward had an outstanding, run around and throw. The action was amazing. It was amazing. So you're seeing the flashes early from this kid. But Tennessee, honestly, they just don't have enough. They don't. 4.5 is honestly a little too small for this. I think it's a steal. Man. Does Tennessee lose by 2 scores? Probably. They probably do. I don't see it no other way. The way Indianapolis's offense is clicking right now, like I said, it has never been seen before. And Tennessee honestly doesn't score enough. I think that the Colts win this game by 10 points easily. So give me Indianapolis to cover the 4.5. Next game on the card. Bengals and Vikings. Bengals at Vikings. U.S. Bank Stadium. That's what it's called? A big, nice glass house. Phenomenal stadium, by the way. Shout out to my boy Jers. Jers, I'm riding with y'all this week, man. He's a huge Vikings fan, and I'm riding with y'all. The resurrection of my man Carson Wentz. He been waiting for a moment like this. Man. It's the resurrection. It is. Burrow's out for 3 months. And not to say Browning's a bad quarterback. He's a serviceable NFL backup. That's what he is. I don't think the Bengals are completely out of the race yet. And mathematically they can't be. Will they make the playoffs? I don't know. But my concern is with this week. And I think the Vikings win this game. Give me Minnesota -3.5. Okay? The offense is going to look totally different with Wentz in there. The Vikings have a good offense. They do. Their line is a little shaky. You know, but they do got Justin Jefferson, Jordan Mason, an aging Aaron Jones, but he's still a solid back. Hockenson, who has not been able to get the ball very much at all in these first 2 weeks, which is surprising because young QBs love the tight end. Look, Wentz is going to have this offense looking like it should look. So, Jers, when you watch this, just know that I'm riding with you this week. I'm riding with you. All right? Give me the Vikings -3.5. Next game on the card. Steelers traveling to Foxborough. Take on the New England Patriots. Steelers going off as a 1.5-point favorite. Total in this game is 44.5. Look. They love Drake May. They're enamored with him. I like Drake May. I think he's a decent quarterback. I do. Steelers defense has not come together yet. All right. Patriots off defense also does not look very good. I like the over in this one. I really do. 44.5 is low. I think it's on the low end, man. I really do. You know, both defenses, like I said, added some pieces this season, but they just are not gelled yet. And I think that's, I think you're going to see that this week. Who's the better team? If you ask me, I would say Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is the better team, but they just don't look it right now. If I had to take the spread, I'd take Pittsburgh -1.5. But that total is just sticking out to me. 44.5, that's not enough. That's not enough. I think both teams score well into the 20s, possibly in the 30s, and this total gets cracked. So give me the total in this one, over the total, 44.5. Next game on the card. Now, do not let this LA Dodgers hat fool you, okay? I am not a Dodgers fan, okay? I just like hats. I have a plethora of hats, okay? I say that to say the Eagles are playing the Rams this week in Philly, okay? So scratch that. I should have wore an Eagles hat, but I ain't going through all that right now. Anywho, Rams at Philly. Spread on this game is -3.5. Total on this is 44.5. Look, they're saying, the Rams are they're back, new look. Great. Remember, the Eagles played this team twice last season, and the Rams could not stop Saquon Barkley. He ran all over the field on them. Will that happen this time? I'm not sure. I don't know. Eagles offense looks a little sluggish as of late. I think the Eagles do find a way to win this game, like they always do. But honestly, the Rams don't impress me. Honestly, they don't. They don't impress me at all. I'm not impressed by the Rams. Not in the least bit. I will take the Eagles, obviously, to win this game by 3.5. Now, I would be very happy If this could get bet down a point and I can get the Eagles by a field goal, that would be phenomenal. Phenomenal. But, I'm bird gang till I die, baby. Hey, fly, Eagles, fly. Give me the Eagles. -3.5. Next game on the card. Jets at Bucks. Tampa Bay going off as a 6.5 point favorite. 43.5 is the total. Justin Fields is concussed. Jets are done. They done. I thought the Jets defense is going to look like something. They do not. Okay, they have allowed, 66 points in 2 games? Bruh. Baker is about to have his best passing game of the season so far. He's about to cut up. I think the Bucks offense is going to be to do whatever they want to do. Yeah. Give me the Bucks in this one. We're not going to waste a whole lot of time, man. Give me the Bucks -6.5. I love it. I love it. Next game on the card. Raiders at Commanders. Daniels potentially out of here. Out of the game this Sunday. Right? Raiders coming off a terrible loss against the Chargers. Terrible loss. Geno threw 3 picks. How bad was Geno, man? Man, how bad? 3 picks and no touchdowns. Then this is the most baffling play to me in that game. It's 4th and 5. About 3:40 left in the game. Geno drops back. He's running around, scrambling around. There's nobody open, and he throws it out of bounds. Now, typically in that situation, you would throw it up and try to give somebody a chance. It's the end of the game. You're down by 2 scores. You got to score and try to get an onside kick to stay in it. Runs around, finally throws it out of bounds. And then I just start thinking to myself, I said, why in the hell would you throw it away? On 4th and 5, you already threw 3 interceptions. If they get another one, it's not like you can stat pad, brother. You done already threw 3 picks. Come on, man. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Throw it up and give somebody a chance to catch the ball, dog. Man, that was probably the most ridiculous play I've seen this weekend. The most ridiculous play I've seen this weekend. And it wasn't even like it was like on the real some run-of-the-mill shit. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like insanely outrageous or nothing like that, but just, bro, you threw 3 picks already. Just throw it up and give a guy a chance. Who gives a damn if you throw a 4th? You already threw 3. Stupid. Anyway, not going to dwell on that, but he was awful. This is a bounce back game for Geno. I don't know. They're on the road. They did go on the road to New England, beat them. Took a terrible loss at home. The Commanders are without Daniels. I think the Raiders might cover this one. All right, now Mariota is the backup, and he has been serviceable. When Daniels has been out before. I don't know though. I like the Raiders, man. There's just something about them. Geno I think he's gonna have a bounce back game. I'm not particularly in love with the Commanders' defense either, and that's really why I'm picking the Raiders +3.5. So yeah, we'll go with that. Give me the Las Vegas Raiders +3.5. Next game on the card. Falcons at Panthers. Falcons going off as a 5.5 point favorite. Total in this game is 43.5. Yep. Not going to complicate this. Atlanta's defense is different. Their running game is different. Michael Penix is different. Formula, you got a quarterback. You got a better quarterback. They have better running backs. Got a better defense. Need I say more? Panthers, Really can't do anything on offense. Offensive line is still terrible. Defense still awful. Look, Bryce, come on, man. Young, come on, man. Come on, man. At some point, it's like you want the youngin to do good, man. But it's just, it ain't there. I don't see it. I do not see it. Give me the Falcons. -5.5. On the road. On the road. I know you're going to say it's a divisional game. I don't care. The Panthers have shown me nothing. Showing me nothing. Okay? Give me Carolina. Or, whoa. Give me Atlanta. Atlanta. -5.5. Next game on the card, Texans at Jags. Jacksonville going off as a 1.5-point favorite. Total 44.5. Jacksonville lost last week against Cincinnati after Burrow went down. Okay. The kid Browning threw 3 interceptions and still managed to win that game. I don't even know how that happens, but it did. The Texans, their offensive line is terrible. You got to feel bad for C.J. Stroud right now. You do. The Texans defense, however, is phenomenal. I like them. I like them a lot. I really do. Man, this one's tough. This one's tough. I want to see both teams do well. 44.5 is the total. I don't even know if it gets that high. But I'm going to go ahead and, because I can't see the Texans going 0-3. I just can't. I can't see that. I think they'll find a way to win this week, man. Give me Houston on the money line on this one. All right. Jacksonville's still kind of soft. You know, they're a little soft. Something that Houston is not. So give me the Texans on the money line. Next game on the card. Broncos traveling to Los Angeles to take on the Chargers. Chargers 2.5-point favorites. Spread on this one is 45.5. Both offenses. Look, I can't even say that because Denver's offense last week looked good. They did. In that first game, Bo Nix did not look so good, but he did throw 3 touchdowns last week. He also threw a very crucial interception last week too. Chargers defense is playing lights out. Denver's defense is not what we thought it would be. Justin Herbert is balling now. He is. He's balling. But, I mean, he typically does ball in a regular season. Chargers have no running game at all, though. They really don't. I think that might come back to bite them in the ass at some point this season. Broncos, in 2 games back-to-back on the road, it's tough. So I'm going to take the Chargers in this one. -2.5. I want to take Denver. Trying to talk myself into taking Denver. I want to take Denver. But I got to take the Chargers in this one, man. The way the Chargers are playing right now, they really doing anything. Their defense is incredible. Give me the Chargers -2.5. Next game on the card. Saints at Seahawks. Seahawks going off as a 7.5-point favorite. Total in this game is 41.5. Look, Sam Darnold's balling. Seahawks defense looks good. Saints can't stop nobody. It is what it is. They lost to a very, very, very banged up San Francisco team last week. And I think they lose again this week to a not so banged up Seahawks team. Like I said, Darnold is balling. They can run the ball. They can pass the ball. Defense looks good. Saints don't have a chance in this one. Give me Seattle -7.5. Ain't going to waste no more time on that game. Next game on the card. Cowboys at Chicago. This is the most baffling spread of the weekend, in my opinion. Chicago's a 1.5 favorite. Total on this is 50.5. Can someone explain to me how in the hell Chicago is a 1.5 favorite? Look, I know Dallas' defense is bad. I do. But we all saw what happened to Chicago last week. I mean, they got their ass tore off the bone, Jack. It was bad. It was bad. Look, I don't see it no other way. I'm taking the Cowboys money line in this, but let me just say one thing. There's certain things in life we just got to say it's not meant to be. The Bears are not meant to have a great quarterback. Like ever. When's the last time y'all had a good one? Man, decades. It's crazy. It's crazy. Y'all be ruining quarterback careers. All right, maybe it's time for Caleb to go somewhere else, man, because y'all ain't gonna do nothing with that boy. And it's a crying shame. But I digress. Back to the show. Cowboys, money line. Next game on the card. Cardinals at San Francisco. San Fran going off as a 1.5 favorite. Total on this one is 44.5. Give me Arizona. Give me Arizona on the money line. San Fran is banged up in all kinds of ways. They got all kinds of injuries. Mac Jones went to New Orleans and he did pull off the win last week, but it is New Orleans. I had New Orleans covering the spread, and they damn near did. Look, New Orleans is terrible. Arizona, they're not great, but they are not New Orleans. I look for the Cardinals to win this game. I really do. Mac Jones is going to turn into Mac Jones. I heard an interesting stat about Mac Jones. His last 7 wins, following his last 7 wins, he had 7 losses. That's wild. That's wild. Look, give me the Cardinals, man. Money line. We ain't going to waste no more time. Next game on the card. Give me we got Chiefs going to New York. Spread on this game is 5.5 in favor of Kansas City. Total is 45.5. I'll tell you this. If the Chiefs somehow lose this game, they're in big trouble. Big trouble. Because they play them big bad-ass Ravens next week in Baltimore, and trust me, it does not get any easier, dog. It does not get any easier. The Chiefs got to take care of business here. Because if they don't, they can forget about them playoffs yet. Because the way the Chargers already are, they're already building steam. I think it's just a matter of time before Denver comes around and starts doing their thing. If the Chiefs fall to 0-4, it's a wrap for them. It's a wrap. 4 games in the NFL is very, very hard to make up. Hell, 2 games. That's why they say you start 0-2, the percentage of making the playoffs is extremely low. If they lose this Giants game, it's over. It's over for them. And with that in mind, I just can't picture that. Now the Giants starting 0-3, I can see that. I can see that coming a mile away. I can. So give me the Chiefs here. I don't know if they'll cover. I think they'll win. I'll take a Chiefs for the win. Maybe a total or something like that. I don't know how. Can't really say the Giants' defense is any good because they allowed an excessive amount of points in the last 2 weeks. I think the Chiefs will be able to put up some points here on the Giants. So give me, I would say the best angle in this game might be the total. Only because the Chiefs are extremely thin at receiver. Their running backs are okay. They don't really have a whole lot that wows you right now because of injuries and suspensions. But this is a very vital game for the Chiefs to win, and I do got the Chiefs winning. But the money line is just too, it's not enough for me to play. It's the value is terrible. So best angle for me might be maybe a Chiefs team total or take the total, the game total, which is 45.5. Last game on the card, and in my opinion, the game of the week. Detroit going to Baltimore. Baltimore, 4.5 point favorite. Total on this game, 52.5. I love it. I absolutely love it. I think this game goes down to the wire. Okay, both of these teams can score a ton of points. And I think that 52.5 points is not enough. It is not enough. I think both of these teams get into the 30s. All right. I don't know if you see anybody's defensive prowess this week. Okay. I love the total, and I love Detroit to get inside of that 4.5. I think this game comes down to a last-minute field goal or something like that. You will not see any blowouts here. You will not see any blowouts here. What you will see is a lot of fireworks, a lot of action. Man, I'm glad it's back. I'm glad it's back. Give me Detroit plus 4.5 and the over 52.5. Hey, we made it to the end of another one. We did it, baby. Week 3, NFL. I ain't going nowhere though. We gotta start getting these live shows articulated. Start doing some reactions to the games on Saturday and Sunday. And that's coming too. That's coming down the pike too. All right? This is just a tester. Okay? The starter kit, if you will. Anywho, I ain't gonna waste your time. I'm done for the day. But I appreciate y'all stopping by. Hey, maybe you win some money this week. Hopefully you do. And that way you keep coming. With all that being said, this is the Iron House Pick Show. I am Jay Irons, and I'm out.